3 of Read Between the Signs. Today's episode is sponsored by Get That Tan. If you want to keep your summer glow all year round, then make sure you get yourself down to Get That Tan. They have amazing creams and amazing gels to keep your tan glowing. My personal favourite is the cream. However, when I go on holiday, the gel is my go-to. So if you've got any summer holidays coming up this year, then make sure you get yourself down there and grab yourself a cream or gel. Today's guest, I am really excited for. I've wanted her on for a while, and you may have seen her already making massive moves in the travel industry, and she has been doing some huge things with travel. So, welcome Hettie to the podcast.
Thank you. Really buzzing to be here.
I'm so excited. So, for anyone who may not have already seen you on social media or in the travel industry, tell us a little bit about what you do.
So, I'm an independent travel agent by trade, I guess, and that has allowed me to create Hettie's Holidays, which is a solo girls group trip company, and travel vlogging, I guess a bit of everything, to be honest. Just still finding my feet with everything, but yeah, doing as much travel as I can and running a business alongside it. So, yeah, it's amazing.
So how did you actually find yourself falling into this? Was it something that you've always been into, or was it like maybe something that had come up and you just thought, I can't miss this?
You know what? Like, I'd never studied travel, anything like that. I'm actually from a pharmacy background, so I was NHS. That was my career. And then I was always that friend trying to go on holiday as much as I could on the weekends, do these extreme day trips and everything. And then I literally just found out about the independent travel course, and I feel like a lot of people know about it, but I just thought, what else have I got to lose? Like, I didn't really like what I was doing, and I just went in for it, went for it, and worked really hard, done it alongside my job for a year, and it's just spiraled from there. I feel like travel is booming, isn't it? Everyone wants to go on holiday.
It's something that's never going to go out as well. Everyone's always going to want a holiday, or everyone's always going to want to make a little bit more money on the side. So either way, it's a win-win.
Yeah, and after COVID, I think travel is like up there for everyone's priorities. See the world. Obviously, like a lot of people missed out on a lot of that for a couple of years. So now I think travel's non-negotiable for loads of people, and that's now my industry I'm in. So yeah, like you said, winner, really.
Yeah, literally. I always make sure I have minimum 2 holidays a year. Like, it's my go-to. I have a birthday holiday and then I have a Christmas holiday. But with the solo trips, so I didn't actually know that you was working in travel. I first saw you on social media for doing the solo trips, and from what I've seen about some other people in the travel industry, they're not doing what you're doing. So it's like you made that your thing, which I think is so cool, and helping women like who are maybe nervous or maybe don't have a big group of friends to go away with. What made you start the solo traveling side of the business for you?
Well, I think I didn't go to uni initially when we first left school, so all my friends did. So I was in that period of working when I was like 18 and having the money then to, not the money, but, you know, money because I had a job to travel. So I then didn't have the friends to do that with because my friends were at uni and tied up with other things. So I then started to just go on my own and do day trips around the weekends that are like literally flight in the morning, flight home. And I had done that on my own. I then actually incorporated some of the lads that I used to work with in my recruitment job when I was 18, said, come with me, let's do an extreme trip. And at the time, everyone was like, we don't really know each other and you're going on holiday for a day. But Sachin, he's like one of my best friends now. And we started that when we were younger, just me, him, he's married, like, and then his wife would come, and it was a bit of a mixed match bunch, but we've travelled the world and had fun. So I thought there must be other girls out there that are in the same boat that didn't have anyone to go with. Going alone is also fine, but it is nicer in a group and you can make friendships out of it. So I think that's where it started from me, but that was when I was 18. So we're talking good few years ago now, nearly like 10 years. So like it's now evolved that I do that for a job, and I knew that there'd be a market in it because why not?
Yeah, of course. And it's an industry, like you said, it's never going to go out at all.
No.
I just love like how people can go to your trips, maybe not feel like they're part of a big friendship group and leave with like friends for life. I think that's so cool. I saw your retreat that you did in Bali this year. Now, that looked amazing.
That's right up your street.
Yeah, I had huge FOMO watching it on social media, and it just looked so good. So how many do you do a year? What does it in your retreats entail of? I know you've got another one coming up soon.
Yeah.
So if anyone watching this is maybe into like holistic things, spiritual things, obviously a retreat is what you need to do. Like, it's the best thing to do.
Oh, I love it.
What can they expect?
So obviously I do the group trips, which is just random girls booking on with me, being the tour guide, and they come with me. They don't know each other. And they can either come with like bring a friend. No one really brings a friend, but that is also allowed if you want to bring a friend, your sister-in-law, a colleague. But most people just turn up, don't know what they're getting involved with. But I started off doing the day trips, and that being, you know, city breaks or wherever we could go really within a day. But I also felt that a lot of people were like, I'm not really into partying. Do you do any wellness retreats? So I also do hikes and spa days and stuff. But we also then do the wellness ones, because I feel like in this world, there's a 50-50 split of the health and wellbeing people and the party people. And I'm like directly in the middle.
Yeah.
Like, I like both. So we do the wellness retreats. I've collaborated with a life coach and meditation lady who does women's circles. She's from Dublin in Ireland, and a Pilates instructor. And we, a couple times a year, do like more wellness focused retreats. And that's what I've got next week in Mallorca. And that's the one you saw in Bali as well. So we do a lot of like meditation, women's circles, sun salutations. It's all wellness. There's not like drinking, no partying at all. Early nights, bedtime, 9 o'clock, reading the book. Like, it's proper downtime.
Yeah.
But there's a market for that as well. So that's why with Hettie's Holidays, it's just great, because you can literally look at my page and you can fill your whole year with anything. If you want to party, you can party. You can book a party trip. Then if you need the detox, you can book the detox trip. Then if you want to do a hike, you can then book a hike. So I've had girls say to me, if I look on your website, my whole the calendar's full, because they've got there's something for everyone.
Literally.
Because I'm that girl that does flip between it all. So it's like, if I like doing that, then I want girls to be able to join and do the same.
Yeah. There's nothing that someone who's into travel can't find on your page or website. Like, there's literally a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
How many have you done in total now?
So I actually done a competition about this recently, because I needed to find out how many. I don't know why. But I needed to know how many trips I'd done.
Yeah.
So I put a competition out there. It was like, anyone guess? And then I worked out, and it was 37. 2 or 3 since then. So we're probably at 40 now.
God.
Yeah.
In how long?
Since February last year. So I've done travel for a bit longer than that, but I was just doing my I was just doing my travel bookings, and for clients, like a travel concierge, hospitality tickets and stuff. And then since February last year, I put out my first solo trip, and then I've been non-stop ever since, really.
Is insane.
Yeah.
So it's definitely something that straight away just kind of took off for you then, doing the solo trip.
Yeah, I mean, the first one was my sister, one of my old best school friends, one of my sister's friends. I think it was like not mixed match, but, you know, word of mouth, people who I half knew. And then my friend brought her beautician, and so and then 2 of my actual colleagues who I worked with the NHS, because there was days that I sat there saying to the girls, I'm not going to be doing this NHS thing for long. And they were like, no, we know, we can see your passion. And they joined me on my first ever solo trip. So that was really nice. So there was 7 of us, and then from then it's been fully booked every single time.
Really?
Yeah.
What amazing.
Every trip is like, I try and keep between 8 and 10, but then girls say, I missed it because I was at work, or I'm waiting for payday, so I'm the world's worst. I'm just like squeezing everyone in. So I've done a group of 22 for Ascot. That was carnage.
Yeah, I saw that one actually. That looked really cool as well.
And then 16 to Dublin for a day trip, 15 to the south of France last week. So yeah, they're always...
So you're literally never here, Hettie?
Never.
I love that though. And I'm sure a few people watching this are probably going to feel like, I never want to be here either. I always want to be abroad. I want to see the world. How can they get into the industry?
So, yeah, I actually have had to get a new passport 5 years early. So people wait and have to get their passport, and they're like, oh my God, I've had to pay for a new one 5 years early because all my stamps were full. Oh my God. And I didn't realise it was that serious, but the passport lady, when I was on a girls' trip, was like, I don't know if I can even fit a stamp in. I was like, "Hun, you have to fit a stamp in. I need to get these girls home. Like, I'm the tour guide.
Yeah.
I've got to make sure it all runs smooth." But she was like, "This is a warning. Like, go and get it done." So literally, like Christmas Eve last year, I was waiting at the passport office. Like, oh my god, paid like advanced passport to get a brand new one, like 5 years early. But it's part of the. It's lucky that I get to travel as much.
Yeah. 100%.
But yeah, if girls are out there wanting to do the same, all I can say is just go for it. I mean, when you hear about this independent travel agency course, I think because we're not used to working online and earning Wi-Fi money, automatically people think scam, too good to be true. But I'm sat here living, breathing the whole travel industry and what it can look like if you say yes and listen and go for it. Like, this isn't a lie. I'm on a podcast, you know, I've been in Daily Mail, I'm doing travel vlogging, all from that. None of that, I wasn't doing any of that before doing the travel course. And if a girl's in your DMs or if I'm in your DMs saying do it, we only mean do it because it works.
Yeah, and you only reach out to people who you know or see a potential within as well.
Definitely.
So I do feel like people should I know there's a lot of a lot of people are skeptical about it. What is one of the most things that you hear, like misconceptions you hear, that you want to debunk today?
Oh, we could be here all day with the debunking. But firstly, a lot of girls say to me, yeah, everyone's messaging me about this. And I want to say, that's not because they're being weird. That's because they've seen something in you, in potential. Like, Ella, the girl who introduced me to the business, she might have looked at my Instagram and I think I'd posted, like, I'd graduated from pharmacy, NHS, like, but she could see that I was on holiday a lot. And a young girl, she probably shooted her shot and thought she might be happy in her career, but the chances are most people aren't. So yeah, I feel like a lot of girls say, yeah, loads of people are messaging me. It's not because like they're being weird, it's because they can see potential and that this would benefit them.
Yeah.
But everyone thinks too good to be true, but I think it's just too good not like to miss. It's too good to miss, to be honest.
I feel like you can try and you won't know till you try, and if it doesn't work for you, you can just go back to what you're doing anyway.
Exactly.
So I just feel like some people, maybe it's not for them and that's okay.
Yeah, of course.
But some people who try it, it could be life-changing for them just to try.
Literally, that it's completely changed my life.
Yeah.
If I hadn't have said, if I'd said no, I still would have been at the NHS climbing that, not even corporate ladder, is it? It's like whatever, government ladder. But yeah, what have you got to lose? And when I did think of being self-employed, like I always wanted that freedom. But other courses to do, hair, lashes, beauty, obviously they're amazing careers, but they cost a lot of money and a vicious circle. NHS days, I didn't have loads of money to invest in a course. But the travel course is 156. And I don't know whether that's why people look at it as a bit too good to be true, because it is such a low investment. But don't moan that it's low, just pay it and get on with it.
People pay that on a dinner or on a Zara shopping trip. Or
bottomless brunch.
Yeah, a brunch. Yeah, that would be gone in 5 minutes.
Yeah, but I mean, maybe it's too low that people don't take it serious, but it's just one of them. It's in the market at the moment as, like, the Sarah Davies on Dragon's Den has actually said, if you're wanting to work from home, earn more money and you love to travel, look at the independent travel course. And she's a millionaire on Dragon's Den.
Yeah.
And girls are still sat there saying, oh, I'm not sure. Like, what are you not sure about?
Yeah, I get that. So when I think everyone now has seen travel agents on TikTok or some other platform. Sometimes in the comments I see mention of like people calling it pyramid schemes and things like that. And I'm sure you've probably had that.
Yeah.
People messaging you that too.
Yeah.
What is the explanation you can give to people to debunk that this isn't a pyramid scheme, or like change someone's mindset on thinking that this is a pyramid scheme? Because I know a lot of people think it is.
Yes, so of course. So I can answer this so strongly. Firstly, pyramid schemes are fully illegal, and I don't think I'd be allowed to talk on the Daily Mail and be openly talking about something that was illegal, because I come from NHS background. I've done a full degree. Like, it's just not something that I would get involved with. And pyramids is when you're selling you're moving money and there's nothing you're actually gaining from it. From what I know, I didn't even know about pyramid schemes before someone said about it being this. But we are working, when you do the independent travel course, you are actually getting a course and a qualification. So you are selling something that can potentially change someone's life. So that is complete opposite to pyramid schemes. That course is you get your ATO and ABTA protection certificate. We also then, because we got the travel side, work with all massive companies like Jet2, Marriott, Hilton, Disney, all the massive firms. Do you think they would waste their time with a pyramid scheme? They've got way much more on their plate. They don't need the business. They don't need to be associated with anything dodgy. So I think it's just it's the easy way out to think, oh, that's a pyramid scheme, I'm going to move on. But realistically, if you actually are clued up in network marketing and the industry, you will know it's so far from that. And we're just cracking on in our lane whilst people are saying pyramid scheme and still probably not making any money or happy in what they're doing.
Yeah.
So I guess like the network marketing can sometimes have that like myth around it, but it's as far from that as possible, to be honest.
I think like network marketing as well you've just hit a huge rank in your business.
Yeah.
So massive congratulations. Because I
Thank
know
you.
how big that rank is
Yeah.
for everyone in the industry.
Yeah.
So how did that feel when you hit that?
It's just amazing. But for me, I always knew I was going to go for it, to be honest. Non-negotiables, I thought I have to make this work. So yeah, just worked really hard and achieved it. Like I said, travel is booming, so it wasn't the hardest I've ever worked. Not going to lie, it was probably the easiest job I've had. But yeah, I just felt so proud. When we were at convention, which is a massive travel event in Florida that I was at a couple of weeks ago, they said anyone who had achieved that under 30 come on the stage, and there was like 10 of us, which made me feel like, wow.
Oh my God.
And they said, oh, get ready to like receive like $1 million from this. And I just thought, wow, that is an amazing opportunity. So, yeah, I'm buzzing. All my family are buzzing. They've all been on the journey with me. Just great. That's a legacy, willable income that's set me up for life now. If I don't want to do anything ever, I know that I've got like a steady income coming in from my phone now. So,
yeah,
buzzing.
Yeah. So I saw that all on your social medias last week or the week before. When you was there, it looked insane.
Incredible.
So how was it? Like, what could you expect? So for anyone who might want to join, if they go to convention next year, what is it all about?
So just to like kind of sum it up, when you do the travel course, you have two sides of the business. So we have access to two amazing businesses that we can earn from in the travel industry. The first one being that it's the independent travel course. That has allowed me to do my group trips, book holidays for people that they're already booking anyway, friends and family. It's obviously gone further from that now, like word of mouth, tickets and stuff. So that is the main part of why people do the calls. On the other side is the like affiliate marketing side of the business, so referral marketing, and that is like when massive companies, have you ever like sent the Revolut link onto a family member and they've got to spend a £5 and you earn 20 quid? Like that's sort of referral marketing. We have the same in the travel business, so it's not advertised anywhere. It's not on Indeed. It's not on LinkedIn. They rely on their agents to refer the call. So when girls come to me now and say, how have you gone from NHS to flying business class, for example, how have I done that in a couple of years? I'm then going to obviously promote the course I've done, and that's how that works. So the convention I went to was on the network marketing side of the business, but it was just electric. Like me and two of the girls in my team travelled from London to Orlando, and the English lot were outweighed by the American lot, but American people are so passionate.
Yeah, they are.
The atmosphere was amazing. The actual convention space, it was the biggest convention centre in the world, in the Marriott. So obviously, naturally, you're just like, wow, as you walk in. And yeah, it was just amazing. I was there for 2 weeks. So the convention was only 3 days, but I just extended my stay. But the things we learned, the stories we heard about how this has changed people's lives, it was just, I'm still not over it.
Yeah.
And I've already booked to go straight back next year, even though I didn't know if I would, but I can't miss it now. Like the FOMO would be real.
Yeah, of course. Even I was looking at it like, oh my God, that looks so cool. Because it's convention, but you're technically getting in a little holiday as well.
Yeah.
So I love that.
It's like people's bucket list destinations, like Orlando, Florida is like up there, isn't it, for Disney and Universal? Yeah. So we're getting to do that, but then in the meantime, we're working for a few days in between. But there was an awards day, there was a training day, there was like, it was all kind of university themed because it was like training. So we'd gone back to basics, back to uni, sort of technically. So it was all themed like women's locker room, and everyone was sharing stories and stuff. It was really, really good.
Oh, that's really nice.
Really good. Yeah.
So if someone starts and they've got like the course to do they do it all by themselves, or do they have one-to-one support forever? Like, how does that work for them?
So you do your course, once you pay your £156, you get enrolled on the course, and that gets emailed to you instantly. And you can do that literally from your emails anywhere in the world. You don't need to go online or well, it's online, but you don't need to go in person anywhere. It's just completely at your own leisure. And that course is kind of about ATO and ABTA and explains how to actually do the bookings, a bit on social media and mindset and what you've kind of got started with. But yeah, when we say team, like you might hear a lot of people saying in my team, like I just referenced two of my team come to Orlando. They don't mean that they work for me or anything like that. We are all independent agents, but the way we say team is purely just for the community. Like we're all in the same team because I'm the person that's initially referred that group of people, and because we're over 100 now, we all just help each other. I do meetups and stuff like that, but no one works for anyone. Everyone is completely independent. Everyone has their own travel business name, but we're all part of the same team because we're, you know, working together. So we've always got one-to-one support. I'm always on my phone, always voice noting, always doing team meetups. Like it's not about me now, it's about helping them as well, because I feel like if I've had the success, I'm happy where I am. I want to help them, so I will do as much as I can to help all the team. Probably do go above and beyond with stuff like that, but it's just, it's just a part of my nature, I guess, to help everyone else.
Yeah, of course, and at least they're not alone as well, which is so important.
Definitely.
So I love that. It's a very supportive community as well, and no one's left in the dark or left to kind of find their own feet, especially because I'm guessing now you have got quite a big team behind you as well. Yeah, with that rank that you've got, how do you manage like helping everyone in the team?
Oh well, there's 119 of us now. Yeah,
wow.
Which is amazing. 19 people in a group chat as well. They're all talking about travel, all doing bookings, all loving life. I don't know. It's just time management's got to be pretty good. Obviously, there are other people in the team that step up now because they've been doing it nearly as long as me, or they learn quicker than me. One of the ladies in my team is one of the biggest travel bookers like in the company, so she's really clued up. So we all do chip in and help each other. It's not all solely down to me. Yeah. But people are quite self-sufficient as well. You've done the independent course, so I always say, like, not to be harsh, but go and find the answers, because I didn't really. You just got to find them yourself, and that's where you learn anyway, by finding your own answers. But yeah, I just have a lot of WhatsApp messages, putting it that way.
Yeah, I bet your phone's pinging people all the time.
So that's why I bought this new phone, and I was like, everyone was like on TikTok, oh, why'd you get it on the day? Like, why'd you queue? And I was like, because I needed a second phone. Yeah, I needed the orange one, and I was like, I want to have two phones now, just for work.
It's literally like made for your business.
I know. Phone. It's literally perfect.
I love it. It's like the exact same orange as well as your logo.
I know. It was meant for me.
Meant to be. Talking of holidays, if you want to keep your tan all year round, then make sure you get yourself down to Get That Tan. They are based in Camden, and they have all different types of packages available, weekly, monthly, and they also have an amazing monthly limited course, so you can go as many times as you want for a whole year. That is the package that I am on, and my tan is always glowing all year round. I used to be extremely pale, so if you don't want to be pale like how I used to be, then make sure you get yourself down there. I also wanted to ask you, where has your favourite destination been? And why?
Oh, I get this so much, and I don't really. I guess New York. I know everyone loves New York and everything, but I just do really love it.
I feel like been, but I'd love to go. Yeah.
I feel like you feel like you're in a movie when you're there.
Yeah.
And it's just iconic. Like, me and my sister love Odd Muse, Amy Schmau's Odd Muse, the brand. So we went, and she just had a pop-up shop there. So like little things like that. It's just the it girl place, isn't it?
Yeah.
So do love a bit of New York. Love Bali, obviously. For some reason, before I ever started travel, I had this connection to Bali. Like, in my heart of hearts, I was like, I just love Bali. And my mum was like, what even is Bali? Like, you don't need to go to Bali. I was like, no, I do. And I want to live there. And she was like, but you haven't even been. Like, how do you know you want to live somewhere? Yeah. When I went, I knew in my gut, it was just that I did want to live there. So that is one of my favourite places as well. Just because the chilled lifestyle, the spiritual, the health and well-being, I love a bit of that. But also love Antigua. Antigua's stunning. All just cool, really.
Is that? My geography.
Caribbean.
Oh yeah. No, I think I do know. Yeah.
Proper like white sand, blue seas. Yeah, it must be Caribbean. Oh. I actually work in travel, and my geography's terrible, so thank God for ChatGPT now.
Yeah, literally. Yeah, no, they all sound amazing. Yeah. At the moment, I just keep going to Dubai. I love it. Yeah, I love it there. Have you not been?
I have, but literally for like a stopover for one day, like a one night stay over. Yeah, it was okay.
What did you think?
I know I'll love it when I
Yeah,
go. That's
if
the
you
right
go,
bit
yeah.
of me. But everyone's loving it. It's a good one that I book
I
a lot
love
for
it there.
clients. Lots of lovely hotels and stuff.
So with the industry, it seems quite female dominated, but can men join as well?
Yeah, men and women can join. It is very female dominated, but we are trying to branch away from that because I think guys get put off. But no, it's for anyone really. There was actually an 84-year-old man who just got started in the travel business.
Oh, my
I
God,
know,
my
and
heart.
I was saying it to the team yesterday, like, don't come with excuses that I'm too old, I'm too young.
Yeah.
84, bless him, wants to save on some of his own holidays, maybe book some cruises for his friends, like, who knows?
Oh my, that is so
Yeah.
cute.
But definitely needs to get more guys in this. So if you are a guy watching this podcast, then like if you want to travel, make an income for your family, whatever, like it's definitely for anyone and everyone. I don't know why it is more women focused.
I think if men join, then this is the best time because if it is female dominated, there's a gap there.
Definitely.
There's a gap there.
Yeah.
So if there's someone like a man, say for example, to start doing what you do,
Yeah.
doing like men's solo trips.
Yeah.
I mean, you're literally proof it's going to work.
Yeah.
So
I don't know if guys are as open as women to want to go to the airport because I've suggested it a few times and obviously my brother's in the business with me as well and we thought about doing the men's ones but he's quite fitness focused so it might have been more fitness to start with. But when I've kind of done a bit of market research, I don't know if guys would just turn up. I think they'd just go a bit crazy and end up drinking way too much on a day trip, not coming home.
Yeah.
Like it'd be headache.
Yeah, no, you're probably right there. Like a man's trip to like Ibiza.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Or
it'd
Dublin for the day, like all them
yeah,
Guinnesses.
Yeah, it'd be chaotic. Some wouldn't make it back on the flight. Some
Exactly.
people wouldn't be allowed on because they're so like pissed.
Exactly. So I don't know. It would be a good market, but the guys in the jet set community that I'm part of, they're amazing. They do golf days together. Like there's obviously a small amount of them that they all do meet up quite regularly, but they do golf days together and paddle and stuff. So if they're it is open to guys. Just I think it's not promoted enough to guys really.
That is really cool. I feel like more men should definitely be in it.
Definitely.
With the jet set thing that you just mentioned there, what is the difference between being in jet set and is there another part that people can be in as well?
Yeah, so our host agency, so the company that give us our qualification and all the suppliers we work with is IntelliTravel. So they're in the top 22 travel companies in the world. So and above them is just like Amex Travel and Expedia. So we're up there with the big dogs. But we are part of a smaller community. There isn't a difference. We're all part of IntelliTravel, but we have a team called Jet Set, which was started by a lovely lady called Leah Lockett, one of my colleagues or friends within the business, and she started paving the way really about 5 years ago, saying this is an amazing opportunity. We need to jump on this. So we're all part of Jet Set, but it's more just the community. It doesn't really make any difference.
How many members are in Jet Set?
Oh my God, I'm going to get in trouble now. I don't know.
A lot.
A lot.
Roughly.
Yeah, maybe like 10,000.
Wow. So Leah's got that many under her?
Yeah, I think she's got like half of that, yeah. I could be completely wrong.
Yeah, but
that's
it's a
put me
big
on the spot,
number.
but yeah.
It's a big number. That is crazy to think.
But we're all our host agency is IntelliTravel, so we're all part of IntelliTravel. But Jet Set is like the community that Leah has paved the way for everyone sort of to work together, and they put on extra training and extra boot camps and retreats and stuff. So like we feel like we're more part of just a community than doing it on your own. Because starting a business can be a bit lonely.
Yeah.
So when you're around all these like-minded people that have the same goal, that's when it's powerful.
Yeah, no, I bet. Now, I just thought of, I know we just said about the men going a little bit wild. Have you ever had like a really wild solo trip? Or have you ever had like a chaotic trip? Or you thought, what the hell?
So I had like a really good clean slate of calmness. Well, it's never calm. I'm wild. When people see videos of me on the girls' trips, like I'm not the average tour guide. Like, right, guys, meet here. It's all just fun because I'm just a fun girl who wants to have fun with other girls traveling. So I'm not that official. I always say like anyone who's been on a trip, the slogan is it's not a school trip. Like it's not set time. But some of them have been more wild than others. Ibiza's always a bit wild. I think when it's people's first time in Ibiza, they go a bit crazy. But that's why it's good to have me, who's been to Ibiza probably 10 times plus, who knows, what happens in Ibiza. But nothing terrible. Otherwise, I think I'd be shut down, wouldn't I?
That's really good.
Yeah,
though.
but one thing recently is in south of France, we had 2 apartments next to each other, and one girl's in the other apartment locked the door behind them, closed the key in the door.
Oh, I've done that before.
And it wasn't a case of like it opened, it was fully shut, and it was an old building as well. And we went out, had the best night at Annex Beach in Cannes, all dancing on the tables. We were all like emotional. This is the best night ever. It came to a quick halt when we got home and half the girls couldn't get in their apartment. And I got home and I just cried to my mum. And I was like, this is quite stressful, you know. And she was like, yeah, I know, you're dealing with 15 people with one person organising it all. The girls were amazing. Like, it was human error. Yeah. At the moment, when you don't know people as well, it's very hard to deal with stressful scenarios when you've only met people like 24 hours before. But we said, oh, we'll laugh about this one day. But we were up from 2 a.m. Bear in mind, we've been on a night out, so we were all pretty drunk, till 7:30, waiting for a call out locksmith. And the locksmith guy was horrible, trying to charge me thousands to get us back in. And I was like, no, this is what I've been quoted. Didn't really have a leg to stand on, because he was like, well, we had to fly home as well that morning. He was like, you flying home or not? And I was like, oh my God. But we laugh about it now.
Did you get in the room?
Got in the room, yeah. We all got in the room, then had a little sleep. But little things like, I think a lot of people look and think, oh, you are living the dream. And I am. I'm so happy and I have the best job in the world. But it isn't easy. Otherwise, everyone would be doing it, you know?
Yeah,
because it's humans. Humans can be crazy. When a lot of them come together as well, like it is a responsibility.
What's the best way that you have stayed consistent with your business, and what do you like to see in, like, how do you help others to keep consistent?
I'm just absolutely obsessed with my business, and I have been from day one. And I feel like that comes across. I said to my team yesterday when I was training, there hasn't been a day since I went all in that I haven't done something that is related to my business and like been pushing that forward, whether that just be posting consistently or telling someone in person. Like it's in my heart, it's in my blood. Hettie's Holidays is literally circling around my body. I'm obsessed. So I guess that just has just carried on through, and I'm just consistent. I just love it. I'm absolutely obsessed. I love the vision of bringing girls together and seeing the comments of people say, oh, you've allowed me to want to travel, or I've met this person, now I'm travelling, or I've moved abroad. Like 2 girls moved to Dubai together from meeting on one of my trips. Had never known each other, and now they've said they're like soul sisters, moving to Dubai together. I have loads of girls meet up all the time now and go on holidays, and that's what it's all about. So when I see that message, how can I not carry on every day? I love it.
Yeah, no, I absolutely love that.
And I kind of say that to my travel team as well when they're starting out with a travel brand. I'm like, if you don't fully believe it, how is anyone else going to believe it and want to book with you or, you know, do the course if you're not coming across as passionate? So
yeah, no, 100%. Do you ever find it hard to, like, or do you ever feel like, I know that for you, it's your absolute passion. You live for it. You wake up and it's Hettie's Holidays, go, go, go. But what may be hard? What might make this hard for somebody in the industry? Or is it literally nothing? Like, it would only be yourself holding yourself.
I do think it's massively about mindset.
Yeah.
A lot of the time that can hold people back, because travel is busy. It's a £9 billion industry. It's getting bigger and bigger. Travel isn't even, it's not even just luxury travel. Like people travel for work and conferences and stuff. So there's that other end of the spectrum that we can tap into as well. So I think if someone's, obviously just there's other factors that can be involved, but normally it's yourself holding yourself back, self-belief, no confidence and stuff like that, because you know the product's good. So if we've got a business in it, you know it can be busy. But other than that, I think it's the easiest job in the world. That's how I've found it.
Yeah. And say, for example, there is somebody who's maybe very not confident with social media, or they're not confident with speaking in front of a camera, or they're worried they don't have enough followers. Is there kind of training for those kind of people? Is there training for like every aspect of things?
Yeah, so that's what I always say. Like, we all started with 0 followers, 0 clients, 0 knowledge. I didn't start with any head start or anything, but the course is amazing. Like, you are paying £156, so you want to expect to get something, and it's all about mindset, social media. And the people that enjoyed doing the training and helping people, we do extra curriculum stuff as well, like filming Now I do a bit more social media. I've filmed a video that I've sent to my team about social media tips and tricks. So there's always something you can scrub up on.
Yeah.
And within teletravel, like, it's an award-winning system and training that we get access to. So there's always something that you can be better in and scrubbing up on. Social media, people get a bit icked out by, don't they, and a bit scared. And that isn't for everyone. But you don't even need to be that. You don't even need to put your face out there to be successful. I have a lot of agents in the team that book a lot of travel, but they're faceless.
Yeah.
I like doing that side of it because I enjoy that, the social media, the vlogging. I always have. But if you don't like it, I don't think that's going to set you aside and not be successful.
Yeah, I find with my business, I kind of have to show my face with it. I feel like when there's a business which has got some maybe people skeptical about, I feel like showing your face is important. Showing up confident is important, because if you're not believing in it and you're hiding behind your screen, people are going to think, well, why should I believe it, sort of thing. So for me, it's really important to show my face and things like that. But once you do it, I mean, don't get me wrong, in the beginning it's scary, and you probably do, probably people are sending you stuff about, having a giggle about you. But then I just think to myself, they are going to be sending people stories around and giggling about people forever. And people like us are going to be moving forward in life and making big change and being successful in business and things like that. So that's how I think of it in my head. I mean, when I used to do my TikTok lives, which TikTok's lives are amazing for business, because you get to meet so many new people, and you come across people you've maybe would have never come across on Instagram. So TikTok's algorithm, love it.
Same.
But then obviously TikTok also shows you who's sharing your videos and who's sharing your live, so it'll show you their name. But I just think now, like, I'm not being funny, they're just immature. They're going to be like that forever. And yeah, I mean, that's sort of the tips I'd give to anyone in business, and even travel, or in my industry, any industry. Just do it. Don't worry about it, and be confident.
You've hit the nail on the head with that. Like, I think people don't see your stuff as much as you really think they do. Like, you think you put one video out there, the whole of your school, distant family, every single follower sees it. The amount of people that I want to see it, and they're like, oh, I didn't see that. What did you put? And I'm like, you're joking. So stories expire. People aren't that invested in yourself as you are. Like, we all think everyone's going to see it. Everyone and their mum is going to see it. They don't. And those people that you are worried about, like you've said, do you care?
Yeah.
I definitely don't. They don't pay my bills, and they're unhappy in themselves maybe. And if I'm just like zero bully mentality, like, if you want to send my stuff around, good luck to you.
Yeah,
but that's just me.
Yeah,
exactly.
For maybe people who are needing a little bit more self-healing, tell us more about your pop-up event that you just did, because that looked insane.
Was amazing. That was amazing. So I know that girls are into all the wellness stuff, but I also understand that wellness retreats can come with like a hefty price tag.
Yeah.
Because by the time you have Pilates instructor, chef, a villa, obviously nice location, like, it adds up. So we thought, why not do one in London, when a lot of my followers will be from Essex, Kent, London. Do a pop-up. It's also a little taster that they know they'd like it if they want to then come on a retreat. But if they don't, and they just can afford a pop-up day, then that's why we done it. And it was amazing. It was an absolute sellout. And there was space in the studio for 22 girls. And we had 22, and even a few people dropped out last minute, as they do with events. And we managed to fill the spaces on the morning of. There was like a wait list, so it was really good. It was from 1 till 6 in the afternoon on a Saturday, really cute, at the space in Clapham, which is a beautiful studio. And we just done an hour they done a Pilates class. We done all food, grazing, like a little tapas board. We had matchas being served. So Mafia Matcha is an Irish company that sponsored us. And they done all blueberry matcha, strawberry matcha, and a normal matcha for everyone on arrival. It was just amazing. We had great goodie bags from loads of small businesses that like donated and collabed with us. And it was just so nice. Women's circle, meditation, and it was a couple hours. All had lunch, sat and chatted, and then went home. It was a really wholesome Saturday. Like, instead of going for bottomless brunch, it was like the same price, but you could come and feel fresh. And go home and be all cosy and wholesome. Yeah,
exactly. And you've got another one coming up in December.
Another one in December. I think, I should know the actual date, but it's the first weekend. It's the 6th or the 7th. I think it's on a Sunday in the afternoon. So if any wellness girls out there want to meet myself, come and be wholesome, do a Pilates for an hour, Yeah, they're so nice.
What about people who aren't good at Pilates?
If you're a beginner,
Yeah.
Lexi's amazing with that. She literally coaches. So in Pilates, you add layers on. So it's basically not for beginners, but then they layer it on. So do this, do that for longer, or do this position. So you can literally start from the beginning layer and you can add it on as much as you want. So loads of people on that pop-up had never done it before. And we had a lot of questions like that. I've never done it, but can I still come? We were like, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
So yeah, any newbie Pilates people, this is great as well, because instead of diving straight into a class and then feeling like everyone's looking at me and, oh my God, I've got a class and I'm taking up people's time. This is a pop-up where, you know, we're all in the same sort of boat and it's not as intense.
Yeah.
So it's a good way to dip your feet in if you then want to become like a reformer girly.
Yeah, I love that.
But also the women's circles, I never thought I was into that. But when you do them, girls are crying in the circle. Like, apparently when you all come in a circle, your heart chakra opens.
Oh, I love that.
And like, as soon as you start talking, you think you're not going to open up, then you open up and everyone's like, oh my God, didn't know that. Like, you never know what people are going through. And it's when women come together like that, it's powerful to open up, talk. And the good thing is that you don't know anyone, so you don't feel like any bias or any judgment.
Anyone's judging you.
No one's going to remember, like, they're going to remember it in the moment, but they're not going to hold you against it, or, you know, those things you want to get off your chest, but you can't drain your family with it anymore, sort of thing. So it's nice. It's really nice. So if anyone wants to come in December, it's £111 a ticket, and we've done that because it's angel numbers.
Yeah.
And it's all food, drink, snacks, and everything in the day, and a lovely goodie bag that's worth about £100 as well, because we've got loads of small businesses that collab with us. Pilates socks from Grip and Flow, loads of great companies. Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds insane. That sounds really, really good. And it was a success, so that's amazing.
Yeah, exactly.
So have you got another Bali retreat coming up as well next year, or is it just the one next week that you've got coming up?
So next week is our Mallorca. It's our 1 year anniversary, actually. So the wellness company is Empower Her Retreats, who my co-founders are with Kelly and Lexi. So that's on the wellness side. We're going to Mallorca next week. That's our 1 year anniversary, because we've done Mallorca last year, and exactly the same time this year we've done it again because it was so good last year, and the villa is out of this world.
Yeah.
So we've got that. That's fully booked, so that's great. And then we're not going to do Bali, but a little teaser, we might be doing Thailand instead of Bali this year. I'm still doing my Bali party trip, but we're going to do Thailand because I think Thailand has the perfect mix of party, wellness, fitness, and everything. So we're going to do like a 5-day Thailand. Going to call it like the mixed Thailand retreat, so you can party, then also get up for Pilates. So that's what's coming in January or February.
I think that's really nice as well, because a lot of people are going Thailand or Southeast Asia, and if you haven't got that group of friends, trust me, you're going to get FOMO.
100%.
It looks like such a lovely place. Have you been to Thailand yet?
I have been to Thailand.
How was it?
Yeah, it's nice. I went like a long time ago when it wasn't trending. Well, it's always been trending, but you know, now in the last couple of years, everyone's going for that full moon, half moon, or full moon, whatever.
Yeah, January time. Yeah.
I just went on a family holiday to Phuket and then done PP Islands and stuff like that, but like a 10-day holiday. So I feel like I've done it, but not fully done it how I should do now.
Yeah.
I'm going to go there for a month, I think, because I can just work from my phone now. If I want to have a retreat in the middle, I don't need to rush back. I'll just be working from my phone, helping the team. Like, that residual income just pays me now, which is great. And
so
then I'll squeeze.
You can do that anywhere in the world?
Anywhere.
Insane.
I bought an iPad because I was like, I might do a bit of work, but I don't even get the iPad out sometimes. It is all from my phone.
Yeah, that's
which
so
is
good.
great. But yeah, so Thailand is on the list for a wellness retreat. And then, yeah, who knows what next year's going to...
When are you going to bring that out?
What, the retreat?
Yeah.
Soon. When we're in Mallorca next week,
yeah.
when all the girls have gone on the last day, we're going to sit down, me, Kelly and Lexi, and put the dates out there for Thailand. We're going to try and make it a bit more budget friendly. So it might not be like Mallorca is high top luxury 4-story villa with roof terrace where we do Pilates. We hire a private chef. It's just really luxurious. It's a really nice place in Mallorca as well, right on the beach. So it comes with a price tag. But Thailand, we're just going to... It's cheaper as well anyway there. But we're going to try and keep it a little bit lower budget so that anyone can come, sort of thing.
Yeah, amazing.
Which will be nice. But yeah, January or February.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Is there anything that you want to go over today, Hettie, that you want to talk about, or anything that we might have missed?
I don't know. I feel like the main one would, me being on the podcast, is showing girls that the travel course does work. I hate now, because I know how you can get in your own head. I hate me succeeding and other girls not, purely because that difference of me saying yes and them saying no.
Yeah.
Like, there is no difference. I'm just a normal girl from Essex that was like, why not? And that doesn't set me aside. I didn't study travel, didn't study business. Like, I literally was just like, yeah, I'll give this a go. It sounds good. And it is good. So
it's changed your life.
Yeah. And I think with the travel course that has allowed me to have my business, on the network marketing side of it is what scares people, I think. But network marketing is the second. So the only other industry that creates billionaires apart from network marketing is real estate. So network marketing is second for the most amount of millionaires in the world, and most of them are women. So
I never knew that.
I didn't know how I wanted to be a millionaire, but like, how? Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Now I've found this, that's on track for me. There's no reason I can't be with the blueprint that we get taught. There's other people doing it. And when other people have done it, it means it can be done again.
Yeah, you can
And
do
I
it.
will be that person. And so when I'm looking at girls that want to be their own boss, want to travel more, want to make friends on the way, I'm just like, want to shake them.
Because this is perfect.
It
for
is
them.
perfect.
Yeah.
It's not easy. And if it was easy, everyone would do it. But it isn't as hard as working at the NHS, like shifts in scrubs. And it's, if you're dedicated, love to travel, if you're already posting the content anyway, like, why not try and make a bit of money from it?
Yeah.
And you never know where it
100%.
could go.
What is next for Hettie's holidays, and what are your goals for the future, or even just the next year?
So I have loads of goals all the time. I personally want to buy a house soon, so that's in the works of looking where I want to live, if I want to buy it, whatever. But that's a personal goal. Want an orange G-Wagon.
Yeah, you need that.
Yeah, I messaged the guy that I bought my dream car from a couple years ago, and I was like, oh, any orange G-Wagons? He was like, no, I've never seen an orange G-Wagon, but leave it with me. He was like, oh, I'm changing car already. And I was like, well, if I set myself these goals, I can't let myself down, so got to aim high. But with Hettie's holidays, I want to get a few more tour guides going. Everyone always says to me, oh, how do you do it? And I'm like, yeah, good question. I don't know how I do it, but I just keep cracking on, loving it. But there's only a certain amount I can do of these trips. So my mum and sister are kind of on board now. So if you book on a trip, you don't know if it'll be with Ruby, my mum, Natasha, or me. So that just alleviates pressure, but then also allows me to be able to do more. Because there's all these girls, I missed it, when's the next one? But I'm the only person doing the admin, the booking, the checking people in, all the advertising, actually hosting the trip, researching the trip. I don't outsource anything.
Yeah.
So yeah, need to get Mum and Ruby on a few more trips as well. And yeah, in terms of network marketing and helping other people get into travel, I want to be 2, 3, 4-star director, which comes with like a nice lot of bonuses along the way. So that's another goal with helping others now. It's not about me now. It's about showing other people that they can do it, and not how easy it is, but how easily you can get into it. It's up to you what you do with the business, but I want to show others that. I think a lot of people have been sitting to wait to see if it works for me, but maybe they've sit and waited for too long now, and it's like, come on, like now is the time. Because a lot of people say, oh, it's flooded market, but it's not at all. Because how many lash techs are there? How many hairdressers are there? How many personal trainers are there? How many life coaches are there? But that's because they know that there's money to be made in that industry.
Of course.
You don't see someone starting a business in like toenail clipping collection or something, do you? Like something random, because there's no business in that. Whereas where people tap onto things because they're like, oh my God, I've seen that work, I'm going to go for it. So it's not flooded. It's just popular and busy.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
Yeah.
Well, I can't wait to see you with your new house and orange G-Wagon, because I do believe that you'll get there as well.
Yeah.
And honestly, I have loved this, and I feel like you've given a lot of insight into what you do and how other people can do it. Where can they find you on social media?
So you can find me, my business is Hettie's Holidays for any of the solo trips, Hetties_holidays_ on Instagram. I'm also on TikTok, but my personal handle is HetsJC, so Hettie, but it's Hets, everyone calls me Hets, HETTSJC. That's where we can talk anything about you getting into travel, any questions you've got about starting your own business, coaching, whatever that looks like for you. And if you want some funny, very funny travel vlogs, then TikTok's where it's at all the time. Lives, I go live all the time as well. well. But yeah, Hettie's Holidays, if you're looking to make new friends, meet new people, step out your comfort zone, come on a trip, travel more in the rest of this year or 2026, come along, you'll make friends for life. I can guarantee you with that. And yeah, that's me, I guess.
I love that.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for coming on today, Hettie.
Thank you for having me. I'm absolutely buzzing.
Oh, thank you so much. Everyone, make sure you are checking out Hettie's links. I will put them in the description below. And make sure you are checking out Get That Tan. I will put all of their details in the description. Thank you so much for sponsoring this episode. And yeah, I think that's a wrap.